Hello everybody, welcome back to my studio. Today I am very excited to share with you guys something new that Dina Wakley has come out with. These are her bags. She has these little bags that are, there's 3 of them, the large, medium, and small size, and these are just like really perfect for like traveling. I think, you know, you can use these honestly as like your wallet if you really wanted to, but I think for traveling, if you want to take like some of your art supplies with you, you can definitely do some of that. You can see this is just, it's really cute. This is her artwork. So I think what I've seen her kind of switch to doing now is utilizing the things she's already created to create products, which I think is really brilliant. And so these are her collage sparks that she came up with the last time. And then now she has these little bags that are just super duper cute that she can use for whatever else. So it's just like, it's kind of like canvas on the outside, and then you can store things. I have some woody pencils in this one, but I'm just thinking about like when I start traveling, you know, this summer or whatever else, it would be kind of great to just have these and I can throw them in here. And I don't have to really worry too much about like, okay, where am I going to store my stuff in? I have these. They're artsy and just really great. So she came out with these. And then she also has these I think she has some more stencils, but these are some collage paper that she has, and you can kind of see the different let's see here, the different little papers and stuff. So there are 2 of each design. There's 10 designs in there, and she loves to do these black and white images, and there's, you know, just really great images here too as well. So I don't know if you can see that a little bit there. And then she has these stencils that are really cool, and you can kind of see the design on here. And there's that design like that. And then this one is, this one is called Sideways. So I believe you can do it sideways, this way, I don't know. And then this one is called Pointed. You can see, maybe you see that there. And then here's what it looks like in real life, like that. Okay, all right, so I'm going to play with the stencils. I'm not going to play with the bags, obviously, because they're bags and I can do some other things with them when I need to use them, but today I'm going to play with the stencils and see, and some papers, and I'm going to create a tag that I'm actually going to send to somebody on my list. So I'm going to create what I call a souvenir. Nope, an artifact. I'm gonna create an artifact to send to someone, and we'll see what I come up with. Play with some papers as well. And I might use some of her blank transparencies. I'm definitely gonna use some collage sparks, but I typically just take all these papers out, and I have a Dina Wakley bin that I kind of keep everything in. So alrighty, let's see here. I like this one. These are cool. Feeling that one a bit. Some circles. All right, and then I want to play with something kind of colorful. Let's see what she has in these, if anything speaks to me. I'm kind of feeling this little letter situation here. I love that. I wonder if she has any more. Well, we'll start with this one and kind of go from there. So let me see here. I want to cut this down to size. So let me grab an envelope that I'm probably going to put this in so I can see what size I need to cut it down to. 1 second. Okay. So I will need to cut this down to about, get a pencil, probably here. And you can see that fits in here. Perfect, it does. Okay. So I think the first thing I want to do is to cover this with some tissue paper. So I need to get my collage. Where did I put it? Oh, there we go. And per usual, always using dirty water, so. Did you guys get this new media surface that Tim Holtz just came out with? I can tell you guys that I'm loving mine because, again, I don't have to move any of this stuff off of my surface. Like, it just, I can do collage medium on it. It doesn't, I don't know, I really enjoy it so much, so I can clean up really easily right afterwards. It's not going to stick to my, what's this, to my like my glass mat, like it typically does. So I love that aspect of it. Bueno. Okay, so this is on here. And what I think I want to do for this is I want to kind of go and do a bit of layering. With the collage sparks. Oh dear. So this didn't go all the way, so I'm just gonna grab my Stabilo pencil and just do some black on this side here. So that way it's just in there and whatnot. Knock that off. So what I think I want to do is I want to just kind of go through and put, stack these down the entire thing. So I want to do probably, maybe I'll just use this one and if I can do like a little bit. So let me see size wise what size I'll need for this. I love this, like this text here, because it's just, I love like fonts and typography. So I don't know, I'm kind of like doing various sizes of these to kind of see what we get. And you can kind of go from there. Let's see what that looks like. I'm totally winging this. I don't really have a full plan here, you guys, honestly. So we're just gonna wing this a little bit and just hope for the best that it comes out okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna start gluing this down because I don't know why. I'm just gonna go for it today. We're gonna be brave and we're gonna just try the things and just go for it. But the first step is needing my glue. My glues are always disappearing and going off to the races by themselves. I never know where it's at, so let me find my glue and I'll be right back because I definitely don't know where it is. Alrighty. Move this out of the way. I'm just going to start gluing things down, and I'm going to just build a pattern on here and just see what we get. So there is no really rhyme or reason to this. I'm just sort of building a pattern. So when you're doing yours, if you're working on something like this, just build a pattern that you like, and we'll just kind of go from there. Well, that's cute. And one of the reasons why I'm not using my glue gun here is because I'm gonna need to move this around a little bit because just of what I'm working on. And so for me, a glue gun is when I'm ready for it to be like stuck immediately, whereas with liquid glue or a little bit wetter glue, I can move things around a little bit easier and kind of go from there. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. You know, I think Dina Wakley's stuff has a little bit of this element of like graffiti to it, and so I love how that looks sometimes. I don't know, it just looks kind of like very graffiti-ish to me. So I don't think I'm gonna add any more to this. I might add one more strip here. Let me cut this down and do one more strip there, and then we will move on to the next step, whatever that may be. I have no idea, but we'll see. Oops, come on. Leave that behind. Maybe like this. Well, only maybe like this. So it's not all the way. Maybe that's what I'll do next, is kind of create thinner strips and do like something like this. So it looks kind of like we're weaving it a bit, you know? And then I think a little bit of we'll do one up here. It's kind of cool. Need a couple more. Let me start trimming this down so that I can see what it looks like, because it might give me a little bit more direction as to what I should do next. Oh, I love this. I think it's so cute. Okay, let me see. We need some more over here. I don't really want. And like that, right there. There we go, like that. Okay, I think just one more little piece right down here will give us one a little bit, oops, excuse me, and then we should be good in that area. Right here. Turn this around this way, and I think I like that right there. Oops. I need to let this dry a little bit first. Okay. While that's drying, I'm going to decide what I want to do here. I think I want to add some texture with this, with one of these stencils, probably this one, with probably some like texture paste or something, just to add a little bit of grunge something or another. And so I'm gonna decide on the color that I want to use for that. Kind of, let's see, move some of these things out of the way. Move this. Now, I know I'll bring some of these back into the fold in a minute, but just in case. But here is the first portion, and I'm gonna put a hole. Let me punch a hole in this, so that way we already have our hole. And they're like that. So this is what it looks like so far. And then we are going to do some other shenanigans to this. Let me just think about what I want to do with it, and we will kind of go from there. Okay, so I'm going to be using some crackle paste. One second here. Crackle paste opaque. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to go with some Blue Lagoon color here. So I have not used, I don't use this a lot, but I'm going to tint this with my oxide. Or I might just grab the, is it Blue Lagoon? No, it's not. Blue Lagoon, I think, is the actual movie, you guys. I actually meant to say Mermaid Lagoon. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna grab the Mermaid Lagoon paint, distress paint, and I'm gonna use it to tint this crackle paste, and then we will kind of go from there. I hope this is still alive, because yeah, we'll kind of go from there, and then we'll just start doing whatever moving forward. So let me grab some of that and we will jump in and do that. Okay, so we are using Mermaid Lagoon in distress paint and the crackle paste, and I'm going to just take some crackle paste out and kind of play with it. I'm gonna grab my spatula. Maybe. Where's my smaller one at? Let's see if I can find it over here. No, I guess I'm using this one. Okay, so I'm gonna get a spatula. I'm gonna grab some of this out of here and just put it onto my mat here and hope that this does not get too sticky. Okay, add in some paint. I'm gonna bring you guys down a little bit. Okay, so it's up at the top of the screen here, and I'm gonna just mix this together to get a pretty decent color. And then I'm using this stencil, and can you see this? We're using this stencil, and I'm gonna go back up a little bit, and then we are going to just put this over this one, and I'm kind of doing this haphazardly because why not? It's not like any kind of pattern. I kind of want some of the patterns to show, but ultimately I'm just sort of like just putting this wherever. I should have used a media grip to hold this in place. So there's that. I'll let that dry for a bit. While that's drying, I'm just gonna clean this up. Okay, so while this is drying, our little texture paste is drying, I'm gonna jump in here and just start making something else. I think I'm gonna layer this tag and just sort of play around and just do whatever. And so I like this quote that I just found out of Dina's Collage Sparks, and so I'm just gonna start building things and just throwing things on there. So I'm gonna cut this out, and this is gonna be a very organically created collage. So I like that. I'm going to let me see, I might use some of this on there. So I think what I want to do is just sort of build a something or another. I don't know yet, but I do need some white space. So let me look through here and see. Maybe I don't even need a white space. I'll do this one. It can be darker, and I can do a white kind of texture bit or something like this. And yeah, I think I'll do something like this. Kind of cut this open or out. All right. So now I'll use this one to create a little bit of texture on this side with some ink. So I think I'm gonna do like a, see, I have wild honey here, so I'll grab some wild honey and grab a brush and try to clean this off first because there's blue on there. All right, awesome. So I'm just gonna add some texture. You know, I need to grab, this thing is moving around way too much for my liking, and it's starting to annoy me. And a little bit of water for good measure. Take some of that off. Oh, pretty cool. Let's dry this a bit. Check on this one. It's curing pretty lovely. Some heat to it. I can be so impatient sometimes. Cool beans. I love this water bits onto it. Let's see here. Add some more water onto that. So this is good. All right, so then I will do something like this. Probably something like this. So for this one, I'm probably just gonna start, I'm gonna do some additional like just fun stuff on here. This is like background papers that I like to use for things. And I'm just thinking of different colors that I can use. Or let's see, if I put this on here, what would yellow look like on there? Wild honey. Again, we're just playing now. Now we're just doing things and just adding stuff to it. We're just adding things to it now and just see what happens. Very cool. Very cool. I'm gonna do it on this one as well. And even like adding some of that. And then closing this on top and pulling some of this ink off of it. You see that? I love that. Love, love, love. And then I have this as well. I can go back in and double dip a little bit, put some water. And just do something on this side. And just get that all off. Okay, so then I will start cutting this out. And thinking about how I want to use this in my piece. Because I will in some way, shape, or form. Because I love how that looks. I also love this right here. That's super amazing. So I'm gonna cut this down. So now what I'm trying to start doing now is like, I'm looking at just ways of, you know, just ways of like, just, I'm gonna start stapling things together because I love how it looks. Let's see here. We're gonna staple this. Okay. And I'm gonna do this one. All right. Okay, let's see. And then, so there's that. And then I'm gonna just start like, I'm just gonna start cutting things down and just like start putting things together in different ways here. And I think this is the beauty of collaging things, right? Is that it just sort of, you can just sort of do whatever you want. So, you know, these little collage sparks or whatever, I like this, how this is looking so far. So I'm gonna put this on here, I'm gonna staple this exactly where the staple is on here, so it looks like it was intentional. Okay. And I am loving, I saw something just now, but I love, I want to do like a little like wonky heart a bit. I love this idea. So I kind of tuck that underneath this one a bit. Or maybe I want it on top. I'll put it down here where there is a little on there, stable. I want to do a smaller one. I need a small pair of scissors. And like, honestly, there's no like rhyme or reason to this. I am just going for it and seeing what I create. You don't have to make it perfect or whatever else. You can just sort of create whatever you create. So, you know, and so I'm kind of thinking of this being on top of this. So I want to round my edges a bit so that way, oops, shoot. Come on. Okay. All right, so it'll be like this. And then we have these two kind of things together. And I'm gonna cut this bit out. We'll probably, where did the other piece go? Like this little bit maybe, because you can see that better than you can see the orange, I mean the yellow one. So I'll do this one over here so you can kind of see it. So it's kind of straightforward and let's see what this will do. I do this like this. Do a small one. Or maybe I'll do like another, I'll do one more of these on the front end here. And we'll cut this down. Yeah. I need glue. So let's see, so we have this, this, and this now, and I think this is kind of, this is so cute. We're going to, put that in water. We're going to, I don't know, do something on here. Let's see. I want to, do I want to do the back side of this so that it is stronger? What do we think? No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to trust it, I think. I think we'll do it this way. Let me see if I use my other glue. Okay. I'll leave this here. And this is still curing, but I'm gonna do some, let's see, what is it called? Distress crayon on this, I believe. Just to add some grunge to it, and probably on this as well, because I want to, and I think it'll be fun. So there's that. Okay, so there's that, and there's that. So I'm gonna cut some holes in these to create our tags. And oh my goodness. Come on, get in there. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna just do a little circle around here for this one, so I know where to cut it. And there's that one, and then I can do this as well. Okay. I might do, let me grab some of her other like faces stuff or whatever, and we can see if we can put it on here, because I do like this, but I want to do something else on this. So let me grab some other stuff and we can kind of go from there. 1 second, please. All right, so this is my bin of papers. I have a mixture of Tim Holtz stuff in here, and I have some of Dina stuff in here as well. So I'm going to go through and find some of her papers and or her transparency sheets that she has released previously, so that way we can see if we want to use anything from there. So now I'm getting into like these like older models here. So here's some faces that we can pull from. I think I'm going to use some of the smaller ones for that, and we can start seeing what we can, if we want to glue anything or staple anything to that background. I kind of want to do this one and any bigger this for that one, maybe. I might want to do a larger face for the back one. We'll see. Okay, so I think I'm going to start playing with these. And kind of go from there. This out of the way. I have this little bit right here, which is, I think I'm gonna use this as something, just something or another, you know? Okay. Oh man. All right, so then what I'm looking for is something I can put on the back side of this. So like something like this, you see, kind of ish. So I'll probably like paint a little bit on the back side of this one. And I like this one already, so I'm gonna use that. This is kind of cool though. I love this, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint some like white color or something, like to kind of add a little bit of a layer to this, so you can actually like see it on the background here. But I want to darken this first, so let me do something here. What I'm doing in my life. What am I doing in my life? There's this. A little bit closer. Okay, let me paint that on the back, and then I might even do like a different color, honestly. I can find my picket fence is kind of all the way on the other side. And I need to get I also need to get my distressed crayons. So hold on one sec. All right, and so, okay, so I'm gonna just sort of do a dry brushing of paint. I'm using the picket fence here for my paint. Just a little bit of a, ooh, you know what? I want this on the back side of this. Oh no, we don't want to do that. Let's put on the back side. Just a little bit, because I don't want too much. I just want like just a dry brushing of it, so that way you can kind of see the image. And that's probably really good. But you can still kind of see through. So you can kind of see that it just creates a little bit where you can see it better. And I'm gonna let that dry a bit. And then for, what else here? So that's this one. And then so for this one, I was gonna use my Distress crayon for this, but I don't know if I want to do that because I might just use one of these and just sort of use my Distress ink and just ink it. So I'm going to try that first. Let me see what's going on here first. I'm going to try this first and see if I like it, because it's probably going to be a little bit simpler. And that's really dark, actually. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to try that. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to bring you guys down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. But essentially, I'm just going to do this all over the blue, the Mermaid Lagoon color, just to kind of get in the cracks there a little bit, and kind of darken that a bit. Okay, and then I just have like a wet paper towel a little bit, and I'm just gonna gently wipe off some of that Distress ink. Gently, not too crazy, just to get some of that off so it's not so dark, but it's like in the cracks a bit. I don't know if you can even see that. So it's kind of in there a little bit. So, and if you want to go darker, you can. I'm going to stop here. I think this is dry. So I'll put that on top of this. And I might clean some of this off, honestly. Just to kind of, if I can. I don't know if it's probably dry or I'm on the wrong side. So I can kind of see it a bit there like that. I might do a little bit more on the outside. Very cool. Okay, so I don't know if I want to staple this together or how I want this to, if I want to just have it kind of free. I'm going to have it free flowing. It's going to be part of the little situation here. So I'm going to punch a hole in here to give it a little bit of so there's that. So we have this one then, and then I think what I'm going to do, I need to find a smaller, this one's done, that back. I might find like a smaller one of these just to add some interest to what I'm doing here. I really like these dots though. I think I'm going to do dots. So this is one of Dina's transparencies. So I'm going to use some of these dots on here because I really like them. What can I do on the other side? It might be better on the other side. Ooh, that's so cute. Okay, so then we'll just put this over here like this. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. And I'm going to go for the staple. A couple of X's. for stapling. You gotta punch a hole in here. Look at that. I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now we have these two. We have this on here. And then I want to do a little face. Move these out of the way. I want to do a little face on this one. Because gotta be cute. So like a little face like that. Ooh, I already love it. I already love it. I love it. I love it. But I need my face to be super dark. So we're gonna go for this one, the top here. Cut this out. It's out the way. Let's see. And we want this to be here. This is what it looks like that. I'm gonna try to add some white to the back of a little bit to the back of this one. So that way you can see I need to add some more kind of halfway. Okay, let's cut this down. We're gonna do this way. Just her face is what I want. And staple. And there's that one. And then I'm gonna try to find something on here. So this one says, "You cannot unwish me. I am assembled out of the unforgettable." And I want to just find one word that I can put on the front. I think I'm going to put stronger on there. Just on the front here. Cut this down a bit. All right, and I want to do one more on this little one right here. This one says, "You are infinite, be your own validation," which I always love those sentiments. So I'm going to put them on this transparency. And just like this, and we're gonna staple these in the middle. All right, so then we've got this one, and there's a little bit of a thing I want to do. Where's my white pencil? I think I'm going to try to outline this a bit so that we can see it on here. Maybe I do want to do black. Which one works better for us? Let's see. Even yellow at this point. I think we'll do it this way. We're going to do black, because I think that will. So I'm using a Stabilo pencil, and this pencil writes on plastic, paper, metal, and etc. So it's really useful for things like this. So I'm probably going to add some more decor to this little plastic or tag over here, because how cute. Now I'm using the white Stabilo pencil. They come, I have like white, yellow, brown, but there's also red, and I think maybe there's black obviously, but I'm gonna just do some dots around here. But a very fantastic way to add some interest to your acetate, and so you can see that it's gonna look like that, kind of like dots there. And I might actually go back in here and circle these a bit so we can see them even better. Outline them a bit. Cool. So we have this one, and last but not least is this. Okay, so we have our little tag stack. Awesome. Now I just need to figure out what I'm going to use to secure it together, and then we'll kind of go from there. Let's see. What do I want to? I typically use like, maybe I'll do some like string or something or another. Let me find something to secure this with, and then we will kind of go. Maybe I'll do some ribbon. Where's my ribbon? Okay, we'll do some ribbon and just sort of go from there. And I need to punch a hole in this one because I can't get through here. Okay. Alrighty. So we have our little Taggie stack here. This is the front of it. I didn't do anything on the back of this one, but this is the front. Let me see that. This is the second one. Super cute. I used some of Dina's new stencils to do the backgrounds. I love that little saying right there. And then here's the next one. And here's the base tag, which is super duper cute, I think. If you ask me, I like the way it looks. Very nice. Okay. Awesome. So we're all done. Yeah, thanks. If you have any questions, let me know. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys have fun working on this with me.